Hi, I'm Peb, and today I'm going to be ranking Disney princesses, specifically dolls from the movie Aladdin. If you haven't seen, I've been doing this, and yeah, that's what we're doing. There are 32 slides. They have about an average of 4. Some of them have less, some of them have more, like this slide. But at least attempting 4. Obviously, some of them I think will have 3. I believe a majority of the dolls are added. Some of the Disney princesses I couldn't find, like Hasbro, and then obviously not all the sites are gonna have every single doll that exists. But I tried. I will link the different websites that I used for the Disney princesses. Anything else, this is my opinion. It does not include the live action or the taller ones, any big packs or fashion packs, and play sets it does not include. This is 32 slides, like I said. I will not be able to finish this in one part, so this is part 1 of probably 3 is my guess. But again, this is just my opinion, so at the end of the video, if you want to let me know your thoughts and opinions, you can. So we're starting off here with an Aladdin doll. I'm gonna go with this is maybe Mattel. It could be Mattel. I don't think it's Hasbro. He has molded on pants, and while I don't always hate molded on clothing, I do think that when it looks like what we're seeing here, which is a very thin piece of like rose fabric and then a basic molded on top, I don't know, it's just not super done well. Anyways, so it's molded on pants. I'm not a big fan of that. I also feel like his legs look a little weird. I don't know, I just don't like it. This budget one here, I think it might be Hasbro, but I'm not sure. Jasmine obviously has iconic like outfit, and she doesn't really wear a dress. I can't really think of if she actually wears a dress at all in the movie, and so it kind of annoys me when they gave her not a dress. So I put when they give her a dress. So I put all of the dresses at the bottom because that really annoyed me. Or at least close to the bottom, because I don't think they're all exactly at the bottom. With this one, I don't know, it just seemed very basic, very simple. This one, I think the top is kind of cute, but I just don't like the bottom of the dress. It's just a piece of plastic or like fabric. I don't know. It's very simple. This one is Sparkling Princess 4. I actually don't mind the top. I think the top looks really cute. Even the bottom part of the dress, it has a little bit of like detail to it, but again, not too much going on, and it's a dress. Next we have Magic Carpet. I assume she comes with, yeah, she comes with the carpet. She's wearing pants here, but if you look, they just look so cheap. It's printed on, I don't know, it's not a lot going on, so, and I don't know, I don't like how the pants look, so I had to put them here. They look like leggings almost. They don't even go all the way down to her legs. Anyways, next we have Spin and Reveal. I believe this is Mattel. I think her face looks nice, but she is wearing a dress, and I don't like that. I would much prefer the pants look that she's supposed to have. I don't know what they're called. We've got Royal Shimmer number 4 here. At least she has on her proper outfit that she's supposed to be wearing, but the bottom part is simple. I do actually really like the Royal Shimmer, the Shimmer series, because or at least this one, because they have like the crystal looking top, and I think that looks really cute. This is the chunky one. It's Royal Shimmer 3, but it's the chunky glitter. I also think that looks fine, but again, it's molded on. There's not a lot going on, so I don't really have much to say. This is a newer Mattel, I believe. This is 2023 classic. She looks fine. Again, she's got molded on details. I believe the Mattel, the classic, was supposed to have like a little bit better quality, but as far as what we're seeing, she looks decent, but again, molded on, not a lot going on for her. We've got Disney Princess Jasmine. I think it's the same top as this one, but obviously a little bit more movie accurate in the outfit that she's supposed to be wearing. Obviously not color choice accurate, but I think that's really cute. I wouldn't mind having that doll in my collection if I found it. This one is Sparkling Princess 2. She's wearing a dress. It's got the weird pattern that they did, like the swirling little design. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of it. I like the color choice though. I think it's cute. Next we have Sparkling Princess 1, again also wearing a dress. This is like the tiered look. I don't have any other better way to describe it other than tier. I really like how that looks, but I wish Jasmine didn't have that because she's not supposed to have that dress. Anyways, we got another dress. She comes with a horse. I think that's Mattel. I think that one's also Mattel, by the way. The color choice is fine. I just wish she wasn't wearing a dress. I don't have much else to say. I really put them that low just because they're wearing a dress. Then we have this one. It's Riding Princess. She comes with a horse. We can't really see the outfit too much, but I don't know. It doesn't look like there's too much going on here, so I put her a little bit lower. So I don't have anything else. I don't know. I just don't love how her hair is styled and the outfit. I don't know. It just doesn't look like something she'd wear. Next we have these two, I believe, are Simba, Jasmine, and I don't know how to say the tiger's name. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, I don't mind the face. I think the face looks fine. I just don't think I love the outfit that Jasmine is wearing. I don't know. It just looks a little poofy, like it doesn't really properly fit her. The teal 5 is actually kind of cute. The bottom part, not the biggest fan, but I do like the upper part. I know it's probably a really cheap plasticky fabric, but for some reason I think it looks fine and decent, and it's decent. So it's higher. It made it higher. Next we have Genie. Genie feels more like a figure rather than a doll, so that's why I put all of them here. They all practically look the same. So we've got 1, 4, 3, and 2. But again, it's Genie looks more like a figure than a doll, so, or feels, I guess, which I wouldn't mind having Genie in my collection. I just would prefer some of the others. This is the best Genie. It's ranked here, at least. I don't know if there's any others coming up. Tourist Genie, I like that he has an outfit on, and that's neat. I also like the face, so that's why he made it there. I think that also might be a Disney, but don't quote me on that. Then we have Jasmine and Horse. This, I believe all of these might be, no, these two are going to be Simba, and then I believe these are Disney. Don't quote me on that. We've got Jasmine with a horse. I actually really like this outfit. Again, I think the fabric will probably be like a cheap kind of fabric, but as far as anything else, I think it looks fine. I think she's fine, and I like the little shoes that they give her. Next, the vanity table. This is a really cute outfit, actually. Again, I don't know the quality and stuff, but the outfit and how it's executed here, just looking at it, I think it looks decent. Obviously they put a little bit more effort into the play set, because I think, again, she comes with that vanity that it's saying, and maybe a few extra pieces, but other than that, she looks very, very cute. Then we have vanity here. It comes with a vanity. I really like with Jasmine, they really, at least I felt like they really experimented with her a bit more. Color wise, she's got some pink details, some extra mesh cape pieces. I like the little hair piece, and I love her hair, how they always style it. I'm not the biggest fan of the chunky sequins on her, which is why I think both of these here made it lower on my list, but other than that, I think it was executed pretty well. Then we have the Disney Store pink and gold. I thought it said park at first. Obviously you can see the chunky sequins that I'm talking about that I don't like. It's on the gold part. She has some mesh detailing. I think she's really pretty here. Other than the sequins, I don't know, I just don't love chunky sequins. Next we have Disney Store pink. This one, again, is very cute. I do really like the outfit. The chunky sequins are just really bold. Her face is really cute. I love the outfit though. Like, if we just get rid of the chunky sequins, I guess they're not sequins, they're just giant circles. I like the little jewel on her waist as well. She's got a little mask. This one is my favorite fairy tale. I believe it, I was going to say I think it might be Simba, but it might be Disney, and I hate to be so mean and say I can't tell. She clearly made it higher. I think it's Disney. She made it higher on my list. Yeah, because I recognize the line. It looks like maybe her outfit itself is a little bit more cheap quality, but from just looking at it, it looks fine, and obviously I would put them on display. So like it wouldn't matter what the doll is specifically, like fabric is made out of, but it does look a bit cheap. But nonetheless, I do really like this, and I really like her face. Next we have Royal Shimmer 2 and then Royal Shimmer 1. These ones are here because I do really like them. I do actually like the early Hasbro dolls. I think they look cute. I am partial to Hasbro. I don't really have anything else to say. I actually think that they look really cute. Are they super, like, they're not like super detailed or anything, a lot of printed, but I still think they look really cute. This is Suitcase. It's called Suitcase. I think this is the wedding. Is this the wedding one? I have a dress that looks like this. It was a Jasmine. I think it's wedding, but I could be wrong. It also comes with the second outfit. I think it's purple, but it could just be the background of what the doll is wearing. She comes with a few extra pieces. I assume it's supposed to be like a carrying case. I guess it could just be a suitcase. The doll itself is really cute. I'm not sure if I love the full details on the bottom part of the dress. I like the subtle gold detailing, but I'm not the biggest fan of just like the very like, I don't know, gold at the bottom of the dress. But I'm not a big fan of wedding dresses in general. I just think that the extra details is a little much. Otherwise, the subtle gold would look really cute. Then we have this one. She's just labeled gold. Okay, I said obviously, I meant honestly. I don't know if I'm really getting gold from this. I feel like I'm getting tan, and it could just be the photo, but I'm not really getting gold here. Also, it's interesting that they chose silver detailing as well for that. Next we have wedding set. This comes with both Aladdin and Jasmine. I think this is, I want to say it's Simba, but I could be wrong. I can't actually tell. Nonetheless, this one is not my most favorite in the world, but I do like that it's a 2-pack. I don't have much else to say. Kind of the same thoughts that I said for the other one. I don't love the bottom of the dress with the extra added gold detailing. We have another 2-pack. Aladdin is wearing the one outfit, and then Jasmine is wearing her iconic outfit. They look fine. I'm not the biggest fan of the Aladdin doll face, but Jasmine looks fine, and I think she looks cute, and I like the little added details that they put on her. She's very cute. This is another 2-pack, except Aladdin is wearing his like regular iconic outfit. I think this is JCPenney. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. This looks fine. I think it looks decent for what it is. I'm not sure how much I would have gone for, but I think in general it looks decent, and I'm not mad about this. We have a Disney Parks 4. There's gonna be at least 3 others maybe. This one's really cute actually. I actually really like this. I think it's cute. There's a lot of extra added detail to her. Maybe like a cape piece. It kind of gives off dress vibes, but I think she does have pants underneath it. It's something that we haven't seen, and I think that that's really cute. And then next to that is Comfy Squad. I think out of all the Comfy Squad, Jasmine's here, this outfit is not very strong. I don't love it, and is this the outfit that she wears? I honestly can't remember. Did she get 2 dolls? If this is the one that she actually wears, I think that is lacking. I just am not the biggest fan of this outfit. You can really see the printed. It's not 2 pieces. She just is not my favorite, and I feel bad to say that because I do really like the Comfy Squad. I still like the outfit, but you can just really see a lot of the printed, and I want to think that this is maybe the second doll that they did, but I really don't think there was a second doll that they did for her. Moving on. Okay, so next we have the Style series. I actually really like the Style series, and I hate to say it, but I think that they did Jasmine dirty. She's got purple molded on tights. Why would they do that? The dress itself is cute, but I hate the purple molded on tights clashing with the gold. I think that looks not great, and I hate that they're molded on because I'm pretty sure that they are in fact molded on. This one next to it, Princess Life, you can see that I think those are not molded on. I think those are her actual, I think those are leggings, and that really irritates me that they did it here and not here. What the heck? I don't know actually if that's Hasbro. I might be judging. Love the face, love the dress, hate the purple tights. This one's decent. She's cute. I like her, but I'm mad about that. So sorry she got overlooked. Next we have I think it's Simba. I think that the outfit's cute. It's a pink little outfit. I like the gold details, and I like the little mesh around her waist. I really like that. I put the Ariel dolls that had like the mesh waist cape. I put them high, and you can see that I'm doing it again with Jasmine. Yeah, I like this one. She looks nice. We've got Jafar 2 and Jafar 1. I don't have a lot to say. I like the face of them. It obviously looks, nice for the character that it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, but he did get high on the list, which is nice, right? Then we have the 2018 Aladdin. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this doll. I also don't think that I'm the biggest fan of the wedding ones, and I think the other ones are not the wedding ones, so I think that's why he might be a little bit lower. We have Aladdin 2. This is from Aladdin 2 and 1. I think those are both Simba dolls. I don't know. I actually don't mind them, but I do prefer the Disney faces, but I don't mind the faces. The outfits look nice. They're detailed. Do I love the genie here? No, but it's a little plushy, which is cute. I actually really like that Aladdin has sleeves in this one. I don't have anything else to say. I don't think that they're bad. I like these ones a little bit better. We have the 2016 Aladdin. He's pretty simple. Not a lot going on, but nonetheless, I don't think that he's bad or anything. I think that he looks decent. The last one right here is the Water Jewel Magic Aladdin. I am not the biggest fan of this outfit. I do like that they did something a little bit different for him, but I am not the biggest fan of this outfit, just looking at it. Yeah, sorry to hate on it. Next we have Aladdin here. Doesn't give me a number. I'm gonna assume I was gonna say maybe Story Aladdin, but I actually have no clue if it just doesn't have a date or I forgot to write it down. I think he looks decent. You can see a bit more articulation in his arms. Yeah, he has it too. Okay, just checking. Nonetheless, I don't have much to say about him. I don't have any particular reason why I put him higher or anything. He looks decent here though. I like him. I also like that he has molded on hair, because I'm not good at doing boy hair. We've got some Simba dolls here. Teal 4, I think that's supposed to be the number 4. She's in like a little like lamp bottle looking thing, and I think that's a really cool concept. But other than that, they're all just in a cute teal outfit, which is fine. This is actually, I like this a lot. I think she's cute, but I do kind of like how like the plasticky material looks. I said I might not love when companies use it, or like obviously like it's a cheaper fabric, but for whatever reason I think it looks nice, so I can't help it. So I shouldn't say that I don't love it, because I do. It does look cheap here a little bit, but honestly I think that she looks fine. I'd rather have them use this fabric than some of the other fabrics that they use out there. And we have Classic One. I think that is Disney Store, but I could be wrong. It looks very nice. I really like how she is executed. I don't know, I just really like that one. I think that she looks really nice. Next we have another Classic 2. I love the puffy like pants. I really kind of wish that they continued this look. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I do wish that she did not have like the polka dotty look all the way down, but maybe that's just me. This is the Palace wedding dress. I think I own this dress. I know I said I was gonna put dresses lower on the list, but not only do I have it, so it's nostalgic, but also it's very cute. It's also the wedding look, which, like, does she wear a dress? I don't remember her wearing a dress, but I haven't seen the movie in forever. But I'm sure that she did if Disney put her in a dress. Anyways, she looks nice. I like this outfit. It's a wedding one, but it does have some accents of color, which makes it better. Next, we have Enchanted, what does that say? Enchanted Evening Style. I assume this is Hasbro, so she comes with 2 outfits. At least I'm not seeing molded on, I don't think. I like the first outfit, and then the purple one's a dress, but it looks decent for what it is, and I'm glad that it's not molded on, so I'm not going to hate on it too much. I do like the first one that she's wearing. I think it looks very cute, and I'm kind of partial to Hasbro, so my bad. And then we have Enchanted Tales 2-pack. This is a neat one. I really like the material around her waist, the little weight. Oh my gosh, the little waist cape that she is wearing looks really cute, and again it reminds me of the Ariel doll that I had growing up, so again I'm a bit partial to this look. I am referencing Ariel because it looks like the same material, just a different like color scheme. Anyways, Aladdin looks fine. Is he not color matched to his body? Do you see that? Love that. But Jasmine looks great. Then we have a bunch of Aladdins. So we have 2015, 2019, 2013, 2012, 2011, and 2024. So we're going to kind of talk about why I put them here, and then we'll end off here and go to another part. So we can, if you look at the 2024, I feel like the newer ones, just for whatever reason, they give off a little bit more like nicer quality. Like it looks like their fabric can bend. If you look at like the top of his, like whatever, the purple, whatever that's called, it just looks like it is not stiff, and like there's a little bit of room and space to it, and for whatever reason that really, like, I really liked how that looked. I thought that was really neat. As for the others, I'm not really seeing too much to really throw me off on why I'm not the biggest fan. I actually kind of like these phases a little bit better, but I like the outfits here a bit better. It's practically the same thing, but it's like very subtle. I don't know. I also like the poofiness of these pants a little bit better. I do really like the texture on his hair, but it's yeah. But this one has that like more texture. This one looks really smooth though. Do you see these two? These two have like really smooth hair. Anyways, that is all that I have for this. I'm gonna end off here. And then again, we made it to slide 20, so we'll start next on slide 19. But this is the end of part 1. Let me know your thoughts so far, and if you think that some of mine should be higher or lower on the list, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, and go check out any other ones that I've done so far. I've done Cinderella, Ariel, who else? Moana, Merida. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but I cannot think of any right now. Anyways, I'm Octopod. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on the video. But yeah, bye!